Hello, my name is Cassandra Zweigert. I teach FACS at South Gray High School, USC 371 in Montezuma, Kansas, and today we'll be talking about learning environments. This is my FACS room, and as you can see, it has a lot of improvement to go in the area of learning environments, but we'll talk about that in more detail later. I'd like to start with our science room. I really like some things about this room, and I really don't like other things about this room. High on my list is the tables, the smaller tables on wheels. Right now we only have enough students for most classes to have one student at a desk, but you can put two. As you can see the chairs up here, there's two chairs that fit easily in those. Or you can even put students all the way around the tables, which I like. You can also move the tables and for bigger group collaboration by putting several together or moving them against the walls to have space in the middle for other projects. Over here is a lab station. There are actually 3 of these that students can do more hands-on activities. A con to this is that it does appear rather teacher-centered, with the teacher's desk up here and the smartboard here for traditional note-taking and lecture classes. To me, this is not overly welcoming, as it's all one color and it doesn't just draw you in and feel welcoming. This is our English classroom. I feel like this is more welcoming. I like that there's desks that they can work individually if need be. They can pull their desks apart, or they can put their desks back together and work in groups. I really like that it doesn't look overly teacher-centered, that there's enough room for the teacher to walk around and help different groups, and the easy access to move them when need be. Next is our history room. This room, when I asked the students and surveyed my students, this was their favorite room. I'm not sure if it's their favorite room because it's also their favorite teacher, because he's super good and gets along well with all of the students, or if they really just like the classroom setup. He does a lot of use of technology with a smart TV, and so everybody can see the TV from their desks. So at times, if he does big group work or big discussions, the tables in the front will move their chairs around so they can talk to everybody. They do a lot of discussions back and forth. This is my favorite part, but teachers, we haven't used this as much as we thought we would. This is our student lounge. We send small groups here to work. It gets a little loud and noisy and out of control if we send big groups here. But this is one corner of where there's more relaxed seating. These are boards that they can write on if need be, take notes on. And then this is the other part where there's 2 tables put together where they can sit, collaborate, discuss, work on projects. And there's also the whiteboard. I really like this. There's not a desk. There's not, as this isn't a teacher's room. I really like how this is set up. Next is my classroom. This one is the view from the entrance. It's hard. I have 3 tables, and then I have 2 built-in countertops. My room is long and narrow, and it's difficult to move them at all. Here's a view from the other side, the 3 tables, cabinets, then over here are the built-in countertops. Here's more of the built-in countertops. And then here is a view of my kitchen, which I'm not sure how can be changed. Here's a view of my desk. I would like to paint the kitchen a different color, coordinate it with the rest of my classroom here. I would maybe like to put in desks or smaller tables on wheels that we can move about the room. I really like the big tables when we have big projects, but it's hard for them to work independently as there's always somebody next to them. They can't move away. My sewing machines are set up on this wall, so it's also hard to find countertop space just to work independently. So I would like to find some smaller desks here. In an ideal world, I would like a couch and a sitting area back here that's can be used for more discussion and book reviews and that sort of thing. I would like to take this countertop out right here and put in a booth or a kitchen table, because we're a fax room and a lot of important conversations happen around a table at home. I would really like to be able to offer that to my students. I would also like to condense my desk area so it's not as prominent in the room. I also added a few of my wish list. I would like these desks that can be put into a circle, and you can, for easy group access, easy group work, and if you do projects, you can do projects on there. I really like this where there's some alternate seating. I also really like this where there's some regular seating, but there's also tall seating where you can either stand or just move around with your laptop on a tall table. We have 90-minute classes, and I feel like it is super hard to stay sitting, or even if you do several different activities within a class period, it's nice to stand up and stretch to do stuff. This assignment was fun. It was interesting to see the different learning environments and how it would work better. I hope to change my classroom this summer. Thank you.